Hey, what's up, everybody? I just did a live stream and talked a little bit about the COPPA, the Child Online Privacy Protection Act. And then I saw a few videos come up about people that are really, really worried about their channels getting terminated on December 10th when the new terms of service go into effect. So I went and read those terms of service. And it definitely does state that your channel can be terminated if you're no longer considered commercially viable to the platform. Now we have to interpret what that means, okay? Now, just because you're not monetized and you're not bringing in ad revenue does not necessarily mean you're not commercially viable to the platform. If you've got good content and you're not breaking the rules, you're not targeting children or taking advantage of anything, or if you're complying, the way I read it, you should be okay. Now, there could be some channels that might really be in danger. One group I might think of off the top of my head would be flat earthers. If YouTube is of the mindset that promoting a flat earth on YouTube is not commercially viable and detrimental, then you might risk the chance of getting your channel taken down. But on the other hand, if they determine that you promoting the flat earth is commercially viable to the platform, you'd be okay. And like I said, just because you're not bringing in ad revenue or you're not making money doesn't necessarily not mean that you're not commercially viable to the platform. A click is a click. I really don't know how to explain this or really where I'm going with this, but if you're bringing people to the platform legitimately and honestly and sincerely and not, causing problems and breaking the rules or whatever, you potentially are commercially viable. And so the question is, what is commercially viable? Now, there's a good chance, I suppose, that on December 10th, poof, my channel's gone, And if it is, it is. But I don't really read it that way. I more think this has a lot more to do with the COPPA thing and young kids and the FCC, and there are channels out there, I'm pretty sure, that aren't necessarily monetized channels, but like ads appear. So there are ways for that to happen, and so I don't know. Now, you also have to think about the amount of material, the amount of video in minutes or hours that gets uploaded to YouTube daily, and the strain that they're under to keep up with keeping this content up. Now, if they're paying some little kids channel millions of dollars a year in ad revenue to open up toys, then potentially the money is there to buy equipment to house all this content. I would think. I was once led to believe that YouTube ran at a deficit. How can they pay out all this money and run at a deficit? I don't know. Somebody would have to explain that to me. But I read the terms of service, and that is kind of a vague thing, that if you're not commercially viable. But, being commercially viable, in my mind, doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a monetized channel where you're physically making money yourself. If people are watching your videos and you're bringing people to the platform, anybody that's on the platform is going to potentially raise the revenue for the platform of YouTube, So, I guess we just got to wait and see. So, right now, I am going to just say that I will upload videos until December 10th. And on that day, we'll find out. And if my channel's gone, or any of your channels are gone, hey, it was a good run, right? I don't think that is the route that YouTube is going. I really don't think that is their intent. But it wouldn't be the first time that, transparency wasn't at the forefront, and, that something was written in the fine print that we missed. Or maybe in this case didn't miss, just didn't understand. So, I don't know. I'd really... People are thinking that people have overreacted to this, and that they're freaking out about it. And there are probably some people that should be concerned. Like I said, some of these channels that are, look what happened to Alex Jones and to some of these other, there were other ones that have been channels that have been taken down. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but, they've been extremists. And, I don't know. I don't know. So, let me know what I really do want to know how you interpret it. And go find the terms of service, the updated terms of service, and read them. Go down to that section and read through that section and see what you think about it. I'd really love to hear what you guys think about it. I hate to upload another video. I already uploaded a band video. I did a live stream, and now I'm going to upload another video, which to me is just spamming the platform. But I promise I won't keep doing this. But go read those terms of service. Go to that section, read that. Let me know what you think. If you think that on December 10th, that a lot of small channels, because they're not monetized, are going to get taken down. I hope not, because there's a lot of good content out there, and a lot of the people that I watch only have a few hundred subscribers. They're small channels. They play music, they play the guitar, or they do something else. And I hate to think that that's the way that it's going to go, but who knows? All right, I can't stretch this out for another minute. It is what it is, If on the 10th of December we're all but forgotten, then it is what it is. It was a good run, right? Yeah, we had fun. I guess, maybe there's other platforms out there. I've heard a few other platforms suggested, but to me, YouTube is the number one. And hey, come on, YouTube. I fill out all your surveys. I follow all your rules, right? Why would you want to do this to me? But we just don't know. We just don't know. So, all right, that's it. I promise. No more for a while. I'm done. This is my last video today. Like I said, leave a comment. Tell me what you think, and go read the terms of service. Read them. because people interpret things differently, and I'm not a lawyer, and I didn't write them, so I just don't know. So, all right, that's it.